Just a little bonus on the lawn sprinkler side, but you have exposed irrigation line like this. This little flexible piping. It's allowed to be exposed, but if it's in a length longer than 10 inches, 12 inches, excuse me, it's supposed to have staples on it to hold it next to the ground. When it's exposed like this, it heats up and it evaporates and you lose water. We've got a wooden overhead door, garage car entry overhead door. It's a panel door. Kind of a nice design. We got some handles on the door, and on the exterior side of the door, that's kind of neat. Kind of missing some paint though. So little stripes you get to the side. Wasn't a lot of attention. Do you think that was sealed? Okay. Do you think that was primed? You think that's going to keep the door from rotting? I don't think that at all. I think that door is going to wear prematurely because it wasn't properly painted. I didn't paint it. This is the garage pedestrian entry door. It has a self-closing spring on it that's been adjusted out so the workers can get in. And you know, everything you care about is on that side of the door. And I get it. Adjusting the spring makes it more convenient. You're carrying groceries and stuff. It's not a nuisance. But, you know, everything you care about is on that side of the door. I mean, you might have a jalopy in here that you're working on, but I encourage you to... Here we go. Good home inspection. So inside the door here, remember it's a wooden panel door with a metal frame, so it still needs to be GFCI protected like it is. But oh, we even have a GFCI sticker on there. Excellent. Okay, this is your emergency release pull handle, and we pull the door up a little bit to see how the spring is balanced. So that's a good thing. But we don't have a pull handle inside of the door. We should have a pull handle inside of the door. And if you've got children or something, you might want to get some tennis balls or something. You might want to, like, you know, put some protectors on there so that curious people, you know, when they're pushing on the door like this, trying to get closed. There's that. You'll notice, not only does this door not have a pull handle, which is a bad thing, but it does not have a manual door lock. And as long as you're using the door opener, then you don't need a door lock. Okay, so that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. Our optic sensors are closer to the garage floor than 6 inches. That's a good thing. Our control wires to the optic sensors are improperly secured, stapled with staples that are not insulated. Insulated staples should have been used. These little silver uninsulated staples can cut those wires. Those wires, hillbilly home inspection, will notice that the control button is over 5 feet from the ground. That's a good thing, so little hands can't get to it. We got a warning notice posted on the door. That's a good thing. Okay? We should have a similar notice, if not the exact same one. We should have a similar notice posted on this door. We don't have one. And on the bottom corners of the first panel, okay, we should have spring tension notices, and we don't have those either. We don't have spring tension notices on these bottom corners. And then we do not have an entrapment notice on here. We don't have the pull handle inside of there. That came right on up. It's kind of quiet. Now, I do not do a block test. The builder will be able to let old Joe will be glad to show you a block test on this when you take possession of the property. They really like to do that. But I made a business decision to do no harm, so I'm going to test the optic sensor by breaking the beam with my big old flat zombie hoof. And I'm going to know that we have an emergency reverse. But I did not do a block test. I've got instructions. You should have instructions up there, but we don't. But if you don't have them in your kitchen drawer, then I've got some instructions in my inspection report, or you can look them up online, the Genie online. You can look up those instructions and I'll show you how to do a block test. But my report might be quicker. But what we do here is I just dance over here. One foot's larger than the other one. And my flat zombie hook, I break the beam. It goes in automatic reverse. A courtesy light comes on. And all's right with the world. All's right with the world. And now we're talking about the instructions here. And while we're talking about the instructions, manuals that are missing from here, all your instructions should be put together in one place. And I think Lennar puts it in the first drawer to the left of the cooktop. And they should all be organized so you know what you're looking at. They shouldn't be torn up. And all the warranty cards should be filled out for you so that if you ever have a problem in warranty, the warranty card for this opener should be filled out for you so you don't have to go find the model number. You don't have to do all that stuff. It's just a simple courtesy that some of our better builders do. You know, they just throw a bunch of papers at you. It's in the drawer. No. You know, we can do better than that. And this door needs to be painted. So that's what we learned. This door needs to be better painted. We need pull handles inside of the door. You might want to do something with these jagged little things right here. And these staples are not insulated.